Welcome back to the channel. It is RacerX, and today I've got a really exciting video for you. This is a video I've been meaning to bring you now for months, and today is finally the day I'm going to go ahead and bring it to you. As you can see behind me, that is my 2020 Mustang GT Premium that I purchased, as you know, a couple of months back. Well, today I'm finally going to tell you what my plans are for the car. Really, my main reason in buying this car was to showcase something about it. And today I'm going to tell you exactly what's going on with this car. I'm going to give you really all of my plans, and it should be a fun one. I can't wait to reveal it to you guys. Also, guys, if you are new to my channel, once again, do me a gigantic favor. Hit that subscribe button down there at the bottom. You can also follow me on Instagram. Hit that notification bell for more great content. And here we go. We got the 1,000 horsepower Hellcat. As you can see behind me, I have all sorts of wholesome goodness. I've been waiting for quite a while for all this stuff to come in, and I've been mentioning in a lot of my lives and things like that. Look, I have got a couple of secret sponsors that have come through for me, and I'm so excited to show you kind of what is going on here. But I do really just kind of want to talk about the car for 1 second and really why I chose the Mustang GT. Yes, I realize the Mustang GT is a pretty plentiful car. You kind of see them out there all over the place, but there's something to be said for that 10-speed transmission that they put in these. You've seen a lot of the 60 to 130 tests that I've done. Sorry about the wind, guys, but at any rate, this is a very robust engine in this car. The Coyote engine is a pretty legit platform, especially when mated to that 10-speed. And when it comes to comparing it to cars like the Scat Pack or comparing it, say, you know, the Camaro SS and all that kind of stuff, this engine, I have to say, is the most robust of the bunch in terms of being able to just do some minor things to it and the way it reacts. And then certainly when you go to do the big stuff to it, this thing really does come alive. So let's take a little closer look. Now, before I actually jump into what is in the boxes, kind of what you guys came to see, I do kind of want to mention that the whole spirit of this exercise being that this is my daily driver. I drive this thing on a daily basis. I'm going to put a lot of miles on it. I wanted to show just how robust this Coyote platform really is, maybe under a little bit more stress. So a lot of you guys have sort of put your best guess out there as to what I was actually doing. Is he going to stay naturally aspirated? Well, we have seen that on these builds, a lot of times with just like E85, a really good E85 tune and some long tubes, a little bit exhaust work, these cars will actually go like low 11s, which is really impressive. 460 is the horsepower. 460 horsepower is stock on these. But I mean, they just really do wake up with mods. And my whole goal was to just show that you can have a really powerful, really robust, very unique daily and still have a lot of fun. I feel so fortunate to have such great sponsors. And yes, I realize it took a little bit of time to kind of get this thing together. I actually had this in mind before I ever bought the car. And you guys will see what's going on here in just a second. And you're probably wondering, like, RacerX, why so much crap? And keep in mind, this doesn't even, I don't even have my X mod in for the car. So the exhaust system isn't here. And I'm actually waiting on a few other small components. But the vast majority of it is here. So now I can show you. So I'm trying to kind of figure out where to start here. I think I'm actually going to start with this one. Well, I've got this bad boy cut open now, and they did a good job of packaging this, actually. So anyway, let's jump in here, lift this bad boy up so I can show you really what's going on. Wow, they do a really good job of packaging this. But at any rate, we'll peel back the layers here. There we go. Look at this beautiful piece of machinery here. This is a really nice front mount intercooler for the car. So you're probably wondering, well, RacerX, why do you need that big old intercooler? Well, let's jump to the next box. So this box here is most definitely just the dead giveaway. So I guess I'll just go ahead and show you guys really what's going on here so that you know. So we'll jump into this bad boy, and here we are. Been waiting to show you guys this for a minute. Let's jump in here. And there it is. Yes, that is a Turbonetics 64 millimeter Bad Daddy ball bearing, brand new design, Turbo. And of course, that is one of two. There's another one under there, which you guys might have realized when I opened this box that there were two of those in there. So you may have had some idea. Yes, we are going twin turbo, 64 millimeter. This is an upgraded system from, obviously these turbos are from Turbonetics. And this kit is from my good buddies at Hellions. So I'm so excited to have partnered with Hellion and Turbonetics to bring you guys this kit. And like I said, the whole idea was to showcase exactly what this thing is capable of, really as kind of a street strip car, right? It's something you can literally daily then take out to the track and just go nuts with it. And I'll show you a couple other items that they pack for me here. I'm not going to unbox the entire thing today, but I just wanted to reveal this to you guys finally because I'm so excited about it. But these are absolutely beautiful, and the kit from Hellion is absolutely fantastic. These guys really do fantastic kits, and I'm so excited. So let's open up a couple other items, and then I'm going to tell you why I went this direction. Now there is actually the driver's side header that actually comes with the kit itself. I won't take that out, but actually the craftsmanship on this is it's pretty nice. As you can see, these are your up pipes. These are custom up pipes made by Hellion, and I'm actually trying to unwrap one of them, but my man Charles is so good at his job when he packs these kits up. Boy, I'm going to show it to you though.
2 hours later.
And there we are. There is, this is actually the passenger side up pipe, but they actually just redid these. But look at the beautiful craftsmanship on this bad boy. This is the kind of stuff you can expect from one of these Hellion turbo kits. Like I mentioned, it's one of the best ones on the market, which is why I went with it. And it just, the entire kit it's a bolt-on kit, and it's really well made. Before I go any further, I actually got the other box open, the big box that's got all the other good stuff in it. I do just want to mention that this particular kit, and you may have noticed on some of the packaging, but this is Hellions Sleeper Kit. And this thing, this is such a neat package, the Sleeper Kit, because as you look at the top of this car, you guys know this car has not been touched. It is bone stock up to this point. It's not going to stay that way, obviously. But everything's relatively clean in here. Now, when this is installed, you literally will not be able to tell it is on the vehicle. I mean, it's going to be almost impossible to tell. There are maybe a few telltale things in terms of like the intercooler here and stuff like that. Maybe if you can look in there and see. But it will basically look like bone stock, and so these turbos will actually mount underneath the vehicle, so they'll be tucked up underneath there. All the piping, all that good stuff, it basically all tucks up underneath here. Very nice and neat. Hellion did a ton of research and development. They engineered this thing purposely to give it that sleeper look. So when you take a look at the top of this, unless you really know what you're looking for, I mean, it's basically going to look like a stock car. And those twin 64s are going to tuck under there so beautifully. I can't wait to show you this kit when it's installed. But I do just want to mention, this is a sleeper kit, undermount turbos, and it's a very efficient design. Now, I'm not going to jump into every single part on this kit. There's actually quite a bit here, but I do kind of want to show you just a couple other quick things. Obviously, they do, as I mentioned, they really pack these things very, very intently. You've, of course, you've got your folder. I've actually got my name on this folder and everything, and they've got some stickers and some other stuff in here, which is fantastic. So instructions come right on the top, which is great. You can see you've got your twin air filters here. You've got your Wastegates, which are actually fantastic. I'll actually show you that. But as we jump into this, you can see all the other good stuff that you're going to need. It is all right here in one place. I've actually got an electronic boost controller that came with this kit, which is fantastic. You can see right there, there's the oil pump kit. You've also got down here, you've got different silicone hoses, all sorts of different things. You've got your piping here, and they do a great job of labeling everything. I do have to mention that everything is labeled in here really nice and neat. V-band clamps, as you know, my X mod will also have V-band clamps. This is an absolutely first-rate kit. You've got your hoses and stuff like that, and one of the key things to my build is actually going to be these bad boys. These are the Wastegates, because as I don't plan on building this motor for a little while, but you can see you've got Wastegates. I mean, they just do such a good job with the packaging and the presentation on this kit. Very well thought of in terms of just every little detail. I can't wait to get this thing on the car and show you guys. So I'm going to package it all back up, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about why I went this direction. this was not an easy decision for me to make. As you know, I traditionally have been more of a Mopar guy, obviously with the Hellcat and the Scat Pack, enjoy all the Mopar content. I just wanted to do something a little bit different for the channel. And when I was searching for really a new build for the channel, something just different to do, I really felt like the Mustang GT, being just such a great blank slate, having such a robust engine and transmission in it, it was just a really fun way. And the sky's the limit with these cars because, yeah, they're like, 800 to 1,000 pounds lighter than our Mopars are. So they're really, you see a lot of fast ones, and there's a reason why. But I wanted to do a very unique build, and I also wanted to showcase, yeah, this is my daily, but I can have a ton of fun with this, and I wanted something that had adjustable power. So obviously I reached out to Hellion. We had talks for quite some time, and the owner there, John, a fantastic guy, said, look, RacerX, we love your idea. We'd actually love for you to show what this car is capable of as a daily driver with our kit on it.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Because yes, our kit is adjustable. So as you know, with supercharged cars, you kind of just get all that power. If you want to make more boost, you've got to change out pulleys and things like that. Not the case with turbos. Yes, I realize they're a little bit laborious to install, at least up front, but once they're in, man, what a fantastic system, because you can run around on the street as a daily and maybe make just 8 pounds of boost and be really, really safe and just have a really fun car that's still really fast and make excellent power. These turbos are very, very efficient, a lot more so than a supercharged car. And then when you go to the track with a simple click of a couple of buttons, it is power on demand. And I just think there's something absolutely fascinating about that. I love the fact that just power on demand, go to the track and make 200, 300, whatever. How many more horsepower do you want? Obviously, I can only push this engine so hard. Because it is a stock bottom end. So initially, this is going to be a daily driver for me, as I mentioned, and I'm not going to go super crazy with the boost. My whole goal on this car is to make somewhere like 8 to 10 pounds, and we'll see what kind of power it makes with these super efficient turbos. And I feel like that Coyote engine and the transmission in that will handle that just fine. Now, I will also have this kit kind of breathing through that 3-inch beautiful X mod when it comes from MagnaFlow. I'm going to do all of this stuff at once. I'm probably going to go ahead and do the oil pump gears in the car. I will probably also take this car to E85 since I have that readily available near me. I just feel like the car is going to act a little bit better on E85, and it's definitely going to make more power. And as I mentioned, I've got to be pretty careful with just how much power this will make, because those turbos will make, 13, 14, 15. It'll make an absolute ton of power if I let it. But as I mentioned, since I'm not completely building this car, I wanted to maintain that streetability. Probably just going to 8 to 10 pounds, and we'll just see what it makes right now. I'm not saying I won't do that later, but I will have hopefully all the fuel pump that I need, and of course all the turbo that I need to turn up the wick on it at a later time. Now, I do want to mention something else that the guys over at Hellion told me about that I actually was unaware of. They've been really working hard on developing kits for our Mopars as well. So if you have a Scat Pack, Hellion has an awesome kit for the Scat Pack. So go to Hellion's website and check that thing out. And also something else for the HELLCAT guys out there. They actually have a kit for your HELLCAT, and it's not a take off the blower type. It is a compound boost kit. This seems super intriguing to me. I just have to mention. So basically, you're going to have twin turbos that work in conjunction with your supercharger. And the guys over at Hellion have absolutely assured me that this thing is bad to the bone. And initially I was a little skeptical. I'm like, can that be safe on the engine? How would you tune that? And I am assured that actually they're getting the tuning really, really down on this if they don't have it like perfect already. But it is a fantastic way to build boost in different ways on the HELLCAT. So you get more top end with the turbos, obviously. You got all that low end torque. You really get the best of both worlds. So if you're a HELLCAT guy and you're like, man, I want something different, something unique, the twin turbo kit from Hellion on a HELLCAT would be amazing. But they've been putting so much time and effort into those Mopar kits lately, and I just thought I would throw that out there for all you Mopar guys out there. You're like, what about the HELLCAT or Scat Pack or whatever? They have them. So with all that being said, a huge shout out to my new sponsors, Hellion. They're located in New Mexico, and also Turbonetics went in on this kit as well. Those are upgraded turbos. As you can see, they wanted me to have a really, really nice turbo setup, and all their turbos are great. Hellion has in-house turbos that are actually fantastic as well, but we're going to be representing with the 64 millimeter ball bearing Turbonetics. So both those two companies went in on this kit with me, and I cannot wait to show you the results. It's going to be a fantastic ride, and I will obviously be showing you guys lots of content on the build of this thing. It's going to be a blast, and a lot of other little things going on the Mustang here pretty soon as well. So guys, if you have any questions, comments, make sure you put those down below. I really appreciate you sticking in there with me. I know it's been a while, and I finally got to tell you what was going on with this car, and I hope you like it, and I will catch you on the next one. So until then, RacerX.